So I normally record on the 18th each month because that is the anniversary of when I first started taking testosterone and working and everything. So that just has been the day that I usually record. Sometimes I record in between. Every once in a great while, I miss a month, but I usually always have kept that up. And I did not record on the 18th last month at all. Partially, I graduated. Well, not graduated. I walked it for commencement. Technically, I haven't gotten the official graduation documents, but you don't get that at your actual graduation ceremony. You walk for commencement and they give you a little plaque thing that says, "Hey, congrats, good job." But it doesn't actually have like an actual, degree or diploma in there. Um, but I did. I walked for my associates, and so yay me, I guess. And that was on the 20th. So my mind was very preoccupied, but my mind was also very preoccupied because I was still doing schoolwork and finals and things like that. And then also had, unfortunately, I had an extremely negative thing happen in my life on May 29th. I I tried to do something that I genuinely believed was the right thing, and it cost me the most important relationship of my entire life. Um, I don't just mean like relationships with people in my life right now, I mean in my entire existence, like since I was born. And so that's been not fun. I've been grieving and I can't seem to stop grieving. So that's not great. Um, I've been extremely depressed, but I am still trying to show up and do all the things that I'm supposed to do. I have decided to give myself a little bit of a break this summer. I unfortunately had to quit one of my jobs. So I only have one job now, and I'm only taking two classes. Usually I take minimum three, sometimes up to five. I'm only taking two, and I am not doing any club stuff, any leadership stuff, any event planning stuff. At the moment, I technically have been invited to two, well, not invited, but am eligible to participate in and be part of helping host one, but full on speak at two TEDx talks. I should be thrilled and happy, and instead I am avoidant, but I will get it done. I just, I'm trying to commit myself to less at the moment and give myself time to try to regain functionality. I feel extremely lost, and I'm doing my best. I'm trying to do at least three things a day that are necessary, important things that need to get done. And today, this happens to be one of the things that I am trying to do that is important that I need to get done. Um, I had the 1 month off of electrolysis to see how much hair grew back test, and unfortunately, it was not successful. So I am back to doing electrolysis every other week, which is a pain and expensive. But what do you do? I was hoping I was closer to surgery than that, and I am not. I have finally reached target weight for surgery, though. I am finally gained all of the weight, and I don't know why I did that because surgery might not be for a while still. And here I am once again, me and my weight, like, and this body fat just I can't seem to figure out what to do with my body. I'm in a not good place with me and my body. It's just like pure dysphoria and disappointment. And so I was like, screw it. I'm depressed. I'm grieving. I'm not even going to try to pretend to be healthy. And I'll get fat enough for surgery anyway. So that's where I'm at the moment. I just am not in the best headspace. And I am trying extremely hard to just do stuff anyway. I am going on a cruise in July for the first time in my entire life. It's just to Alaska, which is where I was born, but I've never been on all the little strings of islands along Canada. I've only ever, been on the peninsula and the mainland, and so am going on my very first cruise, and I will be going in and out of Canada, so I'll be using my passport for the first time to go to Canada, where I've been like a zillion times, but whatever. At least I'm using my passport for the first time. Hopefully. Um, there is a small chance that my documents, online don't match the passport being handed to them and that they create a, tiff because of that. They get unhappy with my documentation. So I am bringing my birth certificate and I have an enhanced license. So I figure between those three things, it'll still be fine. I mean, I'm more actually worried about coming back into the country than I am at all about leaving the country. I feel like Canada will be pretty nice, and it's actually the US that'll be, if anyone is being crappy about it, it'll be the US. But hopefully it'll be fine. Um, I'm trying to have hope that stuff can go well. I'm going to attempt this summer to do a bunch of health appointments that I've been behind on. And I'm going to try to hope against hope that Medicaid doesn't get cut and that someday I can get my very necessary surgeries because I don't know what else to do. But I'm hoping that the cruise like is something that breaks up my current state of normal because this new normal is pretty horrible. And I need something to like fix my brain and my emotions. It's funny, it wasn't even a romantic relationship. And I always thought that if I ever met someone who had that much influence on me, that it would be like because we were in love, but no. Um, I'm not sure if I actually believe anyone's ever been in love with me. When I look at the women that I've been in a relationship with before, they've all literally been okay with abusing me. So I don't think, like, even my most healthiest one, I still didn't have like a truly healthy relationship with. Like the least abusive girl I've ever been with. So I feel like that that's just not a good baseline to judge something off of anyway. Who knows? Maybe I'll go on this cruise and I'll meet someone who like totally changes my life, but I don't really expect that. I've already met the person who changed my life, and If it's not love to let them go, I don't know what is. Anywho, I will, since it will be going on this cruise, I will not be recording on the 18th for July either because I will not be here. So hopefully at some point after that, I will record and then in August go back to more normal behavior as far as recording these videos go. And hopefully my emotions and my headspace and everything will be in a much better state. And who knows, maybe even there'll be some sort of good news about something to do with. Honestly, I would take good news about almost anything at this point. Um, but maybe about transition. I Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. But for the couple of people who watch these videos, um, I don't know who you are, but you can expect that I will not be recording on the 18th for July, and I apologize. But I will be hopefully happy, hopefully doing something happy, hopefully.